Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to your daily XRP update right here. Hope you're all having a great start of this weekend. Hope you had a good Valentine's Day, of course. And welcome to this new full update on XRP, in which we have actually been able to break out. Yesterday evening, we already broke out. I did not necessarily expect that. I would say my analysis yesterday was on the wrong side of the spectrum, because what I expected is that, yeah, we would still see bullish momentum. But with the volume that we saw yesterday, which was quite low, and in my defense, I did say in the video yesterday, you know, if the volume actually keeps increasing, which it did, it got up to like 9.55 and close to the $10 billion mark. I said, all right, well, then I think we can break out. So I could still spin it around and say, I was right, the volume increased, I talked about it, and we broke out. But in general, I said it was most likely in the video that we would, you know, get some more bullish momentum, but that we would retest this level at 2.6 first, and then from 2.6, what I like accurately what I said is that we would from there bounce around, and then if we gained volume, we could break out. And I think the breakout is earlier. The main question is well, is this a real breakout? Right, because it happened on a Friday afternoon, which I always say like Friday afternoon until Monday morning, is always a little bit less trustworthy than if a move happens on a Tuesday with a lot of volume, for example. However, I would argue that this is real price action, all right, and that we can trust this bullish breakout. I mean, there's we've just had some positive news, which I don't think was priced in, all right. The SEC acknowledging the Ripple and the, I should say, XRP ETF. I think that's a real bullish sign, and I think in general that's some more confirmation for a positive end of the Ripple SEC case. And if that's new news, if that's new data coming into the markets, then the price has to adjust accordingly. And then outside of that, I mean, even though the move happens on a Friday afternoon, like I said, during the later part of the afternoon, we actually did gain some strong volume. And even though, I mean, $9.6 billion in volume, it's not the most, like most breakouts for XRP actually happened with more volume, but still it's a high number, all right, and it's much higher than average for XRP, at least right now. I mean, the average, you know, a month ago or 2 months ago was higher, but still. And then outside of that, I also don't see a huge amount of leverage coming in. This move we had yesterday morning, which we also already talked about yesterday morning, that was quite leveraged. But outside of that, I mean, in holding this level and in gaining enough strength to actually break above 2.7 and 2. Well, no, let's say 2.7. 2.7 is the most important level, I think. We actually did not spend that much leverage, and we actually got rid of some leverage as well. So that's healthy as well. So I have to conclude that, you know, on the higher time frames, the 12-hour time frame still has to formally break above 2.7, even though technically we did, but it's very little breakout, as you can see. But I think we have solidified some sort of a breakout right here on top of 2.7 and 2.6. So that does mean that we can still retest this level here at 2.6. I mean, the volume across the board in the markets is quite low, so volatility is to be expected, and volatility is also possible, but I do think this is a real breakout, and even if we do get this retest, I think it's most likely we will see more bullish momentum into the next price target right here between $2.9 and $3. So for now, I would say, given the information we have regarding the SEC case, and there were some rumors about Ripple and the Trump family and just in general the US administration, I think that's too much on the rumor side to talk too much about that in this video. But I'm following it, and I'll keep you updated. But for now, I think it's a real breakout. So if it's a real breakout, it's most likely we'll get up to the next target. $2.9 and $3 is a pretty strong key level. All right, so breaking above that, I do not expect yet. I think we can get up there with some sort of a retest possibly. But for now, I expect that resistance will hold. It, again, depends a bit on the volume. If all of a sudden the volume surges up to $10 billion, then we can break above that and actually go higher. But until that's the case, I think it's more likely that, yes, we will stay bullish, but that for now, the ceiling is around 2.95, and that will stay in this range right here, which is still, on the higher time frames, a good thing, and that's a bullish structure. Just short term, I would not expect a huge rally from here. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. Thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.